Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Madden 18 and to my Rebuilding the Cleveland Browns playthrough. Here we are back at home in the snow to take on the Atlanta Falcons. This game is going to be incredible. So not only are we at home in the snow, but we also have our all orange jerseys on. The Falcons have their black jerseys on. And the Falcons, if you guys don't know, that was my team back in Madden 16. So in Madden 16, I did a Let's Play where I basically played career mode, and I was a quarterback. I started off with the Washington Redskins, but after, I think it was 4 seasons, our contract was up, and I decided to sign with the Falcons because Matt Ryan, they got rid of him, and I went in there, had Julio Jones, had Martavis Bryant. It was actually incredible. It was a really fun series that we did. So to me, I kind of like the Falcons as a result of doing that series here, and now we're facing them in the snow. Should be a pretty awesome game, but I have some pretty bad news to report. Duke Johnson Jr., I told you guys what happened in the last episode, but Duke Johnson Jr. is going to be out for 4 weeks. The reason why I knew it was going to be 4 weeks was because earlier in the season, our starting center, J.C. Treader, he also broke his ribs, and he was out for 4 weeks. Well, Duke is also going to be out for 4 weeks, which means his regular season is over. Disappointing, man. Really disappointing. He had such a really good season, but at the same time, how many times was he injured? 4? I'm thinking 3. 3 big ones anyway. He was taken out of a game, I think 3 different times. He probably had some more injuries in there as well. There we go. That man, Christine Michael, is going to have to lead us to the playoffs and maybe even play in the first round, though we are 11-2 right now, which says to me we're probably going to have a first round bye. So that would be great. That's actually really good pass. Yeah, that's really, really good pass coverage there by number 45. I'm not sure who that was. But now it's 3rd and 1. Let's go for a big... Do we want 3 tight ends? Let's just go for 2 tight ends, I think. Let's find it. Where's my formation? There she is. 2 tight ends, halfback blunt dive here to the left. Just going to run for the first down. Now, last time we played in the snow was the AFC Championship game against the Patriots. Oh, get up there, buddy. There you go. Where, of course, we blundered and fell apart and lost. And that ended our first season here rebuilding the Browns. But before that, we had a home game in the snow in the playoffs versus the Colts. And that went ridiculously well. That's when we knew Duke Johnson Jr. was going to be our starter. He had like 100-something yards in that game. I forget. It was absurd, though. And so, hopefully... Oh, Chance Hurley, rookie tight end. There he is, wide freaking open. Wide open. Let's go for a counter out of this 2 tight end set here. Do we have one of those? We have one. Okay, counter strong. Yeah, so we're going to try and do what we did in those games, which is going to be a bunch of counters. But look how they're bumping off the defensive line against me here. They don't want me going outside. They want me going up the middle. So we're going to go right up the middle. I'm not afraid of them. I'm not afraid of them. Although Christine Michael is not exactly the running back that Duke Johnson is. So keep that in mind. I want to go for play action here. Do we have a nice play? I don't want a play action roll, though. You know, let's just go for skinny posts. I think they're blitzing. Look how they're bumping up everybody. They're really expecting us to run here. And catch that, buddy. Good catch. And he held on to it. I knew he was going to be hit there, but it wasn't that big of a hit. So I'm a bit concerned about the snow here today, because when it's snowing, you got to keep in mind that your receivers' routes are not going to be as crisp. It's very easy for you guys to like miss your blocks or something like that in the snow. All sorts of things to keep in mind. Let's go for it. We're going for the counter here. Oh, unfortunately, we couldn't actually get away from anything. That was a goofy counter. And Riley, number 42, there is injured. I see him holding his forearm. So it looks like they're, yeah. Oh, no. Maybe his wrist? Hate to see so many injuries. All right. Now it's 2nd and 11. On the bright side, that gave us a bit of a timeout, which gives us time to start looking at some plays here. Let's go for a mesh. It's my play, man, and we're on the right hash mark. It could be there. Josh Gordon is in. It looks like it's going to be there as well. If not, you guys know the drill. Davion Wilson underneath. And that's going to be Josh Gordon in the end zone. Josh Gordon in the end. Oh, they caught him. Josh, they caught you, man. Where's that speed? Gotta be faster than that. That was a great tackle. Pure shoestring. Really good. All right, let's go. Well, this is actually going to be the same formation we were running earlier, but it's going to be a 3 tight end set. I like this idea of like smash mouth football in the snow. I am all about this, man. Yeah, let's cut this to the left here. Get more blocking that way. And right up the middle you go. Oh. Now we're on the 2-yard line. Hurry up offense. Ooh, hurry up into a play-action dive. Let's have Niles Paul running the out. Chance, let's just have Chance going straight up deep so they can hopefully take people away from David. I'm looking for David or Niles Paul here. And they got through. They got through. I'm sorry, that makes me laugh. They got through ridiculously quickly, but the outside linebacker bit on the play fake. Look at him right there, the guy that's being blocked, number 38, and then nobody was covering David Njoku at all. Wow, that is awesome. That worked out pretty much perfectly. It could have been very bad if he would have actually sacked me in the backfield, but we got Dave with the dance there. But, could have been a loss. Instead, it was a touchdown, so I'll take it. And they drove down and got 3 on our defense. Not bad. Defense held relatively well. Let's go for another halfback dive here. I am all about trying to break in our new starting running back, Kristen Michael, here. And Darius Jackson, of course, is going to be our new number 2 running back. Oh! He's going to be our number 1 if we keep taking hits like that. Crying out loud. I may need to sign... I was thinking about this going into the game. Do I need to sign a 3rd-string running back? Because this is where we sit right now, for those that don't know. So we only have 3 actual halfbacks on the team, and Duke is out. Right, so now Kristen is in there, Darius is back up, and so my fullback is my 3rd-string running back. I just don't, very rarely have we seen Darius on the field all year. I don't think there's really going to be a situation where we need a 3rd-string running back, but if one of them does get hurt, we are going to have to sign one. So that or we're going to have to put in like a wide receiver or something, which I don't think we can actually do. So let's just hope we don't get any more injuries at the running back position. How about that? Oh, he has him beat slightly. Get up there, buddy. Oh, tips. No. All right, so if you're going to go for the catch like that, you have to not tip it, especially when it's going to go flying to them. Their goal is to tip it. It's called a tip drill. I actually played a bit of safety in high school, and I remember doing tip drills. It's a thing. If any of you guys play this, well, I'm sure your school also did tip drills. It's just a big part of being a defensive back. All right, let's see what we've got here. We got really good pass coverage that we have, but Davion Wilson got away. He held on to the ball. There we go, 5 of 7. I was actually expecting a lot more drops today because, snow, cold, bad weather. I think are they blitzing that strong safety? Because look at, the strong safety's bumping up while the corner is bumping back there on the right. We'll see. No, they're not doing that. Oh, no! So I actually wanted to get that off to my fullback, but I misread the play. Typically in those formations, the fullback is going to be the RB button, but he was actually Y on that play. So I tried throwing it to my running back that used to play fake too, but I don't think I would have actually gotten it off anyway. I think I was going to go down regardless. And that's going to be... No, come on, for crying out loud, people. Can we block a little bit? That is 2 straight plays. You just let them through on me. And 2 straight plays had wide open receivers, but the reason why they're so freaking wide open is because they were sending everybody on the blitz. I need to read those blitzes better. I keep saying that, but I'm not that good at it. All right. I think we're okay this time. Yeah, they're not sending anybody. And underneath, oh, Josh is there, but just wasn't enough time. Now who's hurt? Number 45? Nope, it isn't number 45. It's going to be somebody completely different. That may actually... If that's my quarterback... All right, it's J.C. Treader again. This man has been injured more times than I freaking know. That means the rookie Wayne Dennis is coming back in, boys. Hope you guys are excited because we get to remove that dive play from our playbook, pretty much. Wow. All right, 11-mile-an-hour wind. So let's barely tap that in terms of power. That way we can hopefully get him inside the 20. Oh, my goodness, that was almost blocked. Lucky bounce in the snow? Lucky bounce in the snow. Okay, no lucky bounce. No lucky bounce. I was actually thinking, you know, it'd be cool if they were to do in Madden 19, because Madden's a game that rarely actually evolves in terms of like new features and stuff. It would be neat if they would add another weather option where there's just a little bit of snow on the ground. So, for example, like the field would be completely green for the most part, but have a little bit of snow in the sidelines, maybe a little bit of snow in the stadium, because it's either heavy snow like this or it's no snow whatsoever, it seems like. That'd be a cool little feature, I think, just to add some more weather features in the game. Let's go for play action here. Our defense did hold. We're here in the 22-yard line. The second quarter just started. I don't know if I want to go for play action here with how much struggles we've had with the blitz. All right, they're not blitzing at all. And that's Big Dave. No, it wasn't. That was really good coverage is what that was. Number 44 is everywhere, it seems like. J.C. Treader bruised his ribs. He will return soon. I don't want him to come back in right now, though. We're putting in the backup. I don't want him to come back in and re-hurt those ribs. Those ribs are what he injured earlier in the season. We don't need him re-aggravating them. And we're going underneath. Okay, we were going to go underneath Davion Olsen, but we decided not to throw. What is happening here? Like the past, 3 weeks, 4 weeks of this series, out of nowhere, we've decided we're going to start missing lots of passes. We're going to start throwing tons of incompletions, all sorts of stuff. They're definitely blitzing on the left-hand side there. And they're not. They just keep showing blitz without actually doing it. There we go. Good blocks. Kristen Michael. He's too fast. Okay, not fast enough for that guy. Come on, Kristen. There we go. Keep fighting, buddy. Duke Johnson III. That's what he is. There we go. We need to start throwing some more screenplays. All right, let's get in the end zone here, boys. This slump is going to end now. But we do have the backups. Is that the backup? I can't tell. Deshaun Kaiser's in the way. Yep. Nope. JC Treader's back in. JC's back in already. Injury timeout. No. I don't think it was JC. Hold on, let's check really quick again. I don't think it was JC that got re-hurt. It's somebody on their side. Okay. Okay, it was Crawford. Actually, they have two people that are hurt right now. Dislocated elbow and a chest injury. Okay, so this may seem crazy. I try to win every game, obviously, right? But we don't need to win this one that badly. I think for the rest of this game, we should just sit JC so he doesn't re-aggravate those ribs. He's coming back in regardless, and he has a high chance of re-aggravating them. The fact that they put him back in, maybe that means he's okay. I'm not sure, but I don't want him to re-injure those ribs. So we're just going to put in the backup for this game and have JC back next week. You know, it's not like he's a skill position player where we need to have him in for him to get stats and stuff like that. It's going to hurt us, don't get me wrong. It's really going to hurt us having a backup center in. Okay, we need to audible this. They're definitely sending a blitz here. Or at least they're showing it. But yeah, we're going to put in the backup center for this game, and hopefully it doesn't bite us in the butt too much. And that was... I can't even call that bump and run. I can't even call what just happened bump and run. So look at this. Wave. All right, so right here, you got number 32. Let's zoom in here for Corey Coleman. Corey's running a slant, right? It wasn't even bump and run. He literally was just standing there. He wasn't bumping it. He literally just stood there, and Corey couldn't get around him. I mean, I threw it early, but that's part of like throwing that slant play is you need to try to guess when they're just about to break away from the bump and run so you can actually get it off. Oh, it's there. Going underneath. There we go. Yeah, feel, buddy. There we go. Easy first. So screenplays are working out pretty well for us. Ooh, I like the deep corner, but is the deep corner going to be too deep? It's too deep, unfortunately. It's too deep, unfortunately. So we're going to go play action post. That's all fine. Let's have Dave running an out. Specifically, a smart route out. Maybe Corey Coleman in the corner. We'll see. Not Corey. We're going to scramble here a bit. We're going to see what happens. There we go. Don't fumble. All right. Even if he fumbled, the ball was in the right hand. That's why they teach you, always have the ball facing the sideline. So if you do fumble, there's a higher chance of actually going out of bounds. He had it in his right hand. So even if people have fumbled there, we probably would have been okay. It probably just went out of bounds harmlessly. But of course, you never want them to actually fumble because that hurts their stats a little bit. And that hurts the overall and so on and so forth. Mr. Red Zone himself. Mr. Red Zone. Good catch. Corey Coleman. What's that, number 11? Hold on. He usually says. Number 12. Okay, he just now said it. Corey Coleman, man. He doesn't even have a ton of catches. I feel like 25% of his catches this year are touchdowns. It's actually pretty great. Hey, it looks like we actually missed the extra point kick. That's the first time we missed one all season. All right, so we're going to go for a counter here, which is typically our play. Dare we dream to run this to the right side? I think we do. And Kristen Michael too quick. Vic Beasley, you're not fast enough today, are you? A little cold up here in Cleveland. That's compared to down there in Georgia. It's a little chilly. Is that Tony Dungy? Looks like Tony Dungy, didn't it? All right. Now we're on the right hash mark. We got Josh Gordon on that corner route. Let's see it. Oh, Josh is there. That's a touchdown to Josh. There it is. I can see that a mile away. Don't get caught, buddy. Josh Gordon. Touchdown. Hey, there's Duke. Look, number 29 on the sidelines. Duke, what are you doing on this? Get in the field. What are you doing? I hate that about Madden. I mean, it's cool. Like, okay, so Madden has always had, like, generic people on the sidelines. That's always happened. At least nowadays, what they do is they make the generic players actually look like people on your team. So you'll see Joe Hayden on the corner, or on the outside, for example. You'll see, Tyler Worthy, number 54, a rookie linebacker. I've seen him over there and stuff like that, but they're always very generic with like no gloves, kind of like a generic helmet and stuff like that. But at least it's the person, it looks like the person it's supposed to be because it's the same skin color and it's the same number. But for some reason, they decided to put Duke Johnson there, even though he's injured and technically not on the field today. So I thought that was funny. Imagine like 10 years when they're actually going to have everybody fully animated on the sidelines and, you know, and still a game like this, they'll have the big jackets on. That'll be so cool. All right, let's go ahead here. We're getting close here to the second half, but defense has held pretty much. I mean, it's 20-6. So far, so good. Kristen Michael, Duke Johnson the third. Oh, there we go. There we go. Rookie center's getting it done right now, man. All right, let's go for a U-check drive. I'm actually just looking for Chance Hurley coming across here for an easy first. We'll look downfield. Oh, speaking of, no, I was actually throwing that to Davion Olsen. He was wide open, but it got tipped. It got tipped. Now it's 3rd and 1. Let's go for, I'm going to call tight end angle. I may change this to a run, though, because I think a run play is our best bet at an easy first. No, this actually should probably work. Davion Olsen coming across. And there's Dave. There he is. I keep calling Davion Dave. But we have David Njoku, so I need to just start calling him Davion instead of Dave, because it's going to start confusing people, I think. Let's go for a tight end drive. Same formation? No, different formation. This is the 3 tight end set. I'm not actually a big fan of this one, but we've got that Corey Coleman deep ball. Nah, they're backing up the free safety. They're scared. They're scared. Corey! Oh, Corey! Oh, it was close. It was close, man. I don't blame you. It's snowy out. I get it. Dare we dream to go for another halfback slip screen? I think we do, because I think it's going to work. Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. All right, they're kind of covering it, but not really. Woohoo! I wish number 75 there, Joel Bitonio, I wish he was actually a little bit faster, because we would actually be able to get behind him and probably take that for a touchdown, right? All right, what do we want here? Let's go for a bench. We still got 50 seconds left. I have all 3 timeouts. I know. Nero saves all his timeouts, but I still see a need to actually use them right now, you know? And why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. No one was like really open that I saw. Like, do we try it? Do we try it? And I loved it, so it would hopefully either be a completion or just go out of bounds, and that's what happened. Here's going to be a nice slant route, inverted slant route to Corey Coleman. I love this play. It's a very good one. Hey, Darius Jackson's in. And you know what? They're not going to cover Jackson. They're not covering Jackson. You want to not cover Jackson? We'll hit that all day and night. All right, so we're in field goal range now. I don't know what direction the wind is going. We're going same play, by the way. I'm not sure what direction the wind's going right now. So we may not actually be in field goal range if the wind's against us, because it's like 11 miles an hour. And there's going to be Corey Coleman. That's what I'm telling you right there, man. That corner route, or I'm sorry, inverted slant route is really good. Oh, I want Corey on this little stop and go. I want it so badly. It pains me how much I want it. But actually, I think Davion Olsen's going to be in the one-on-one. And I'm putting that up. I'm putting that up. Oh, what? No, he dropped it. He had it, Corey. Mr. Red Zone. All right, we have time for another shot in the end zone before we have to kick a field goal. That would have been so cool, man. Oh, that would have been so sick. All right, so this is going to be that goofy 3 tight end set, I think. Oh, no, it isn't. Same idea, but it's actually got receivers in it. Braxton Miller on the corner. Josh Gordon on the post. Let's see. It's got to be Braxton. It's got to be Braxton. I got sacked. Okay, wait for it. Timeout. I was hoping to get that with 1 second, but didn't want to risk it. I was hoping to get Braxton there. I wanted to scramble a little bit, but ended up getting taken down. All right, yeah, so the wind is against us here. This may actually be a tough one. Slightly inaccurate. Slightly inaccurate. Got it. All right. I couldn't tell for a second. I had to wait for the whistle. That was pretty close. The wind is really against us. But at the same time, if we can drive with the wind at our backs, we could probably boot like a 60-plus yard field goal easily with Zane's kick power. He's got like, what, 65, 66? It's kind of incredible. All right, so defense not only held, but got us the ball here on the 47-yard line. Poor Matt Ryan and his Falcons. They are struggling this week. Ooh, I can't help but notice. I can't help but notice you're in a zone coverage with a linebacker covering Davion Olsen. That means either Olsen or Corey is going to be open here, I think. And Corey! It's snowy out. It slipped. I get it though. I don't blame him. It would have been cool. I fired it in. If I would have given it a bit more touch, it probably would have worked out. I don't know. It's okay. I'm not upset. I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. Don't intercept that. Don't intercept that. I waited way too long to throw that. I waited way too long. All right. What can we do here? What can we do here that doesn't result in a punt? How about a double flares? Let's read that defense. See what they want to show us. They're in man coverage. Because there's no corner on the right, which means David Njoku may be on one-on-one unless they bring a man down to the flat. So let's just go ahead and send Corey deep just in case, and we'll see. That's going to be David Njoku. Hold on to that. Really good hit. Really good defense from the safety there. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? So the defense got us the ball back, and what do we do with it? We punt it. We don't gain a single yard, and we punt it. Disgusted with myself. All right, so we barely had any kick power on that whatsoever, but that's the goal. That might have even been too much kick power, honestly. Yeah, it was too much. I need to have even less. That was a good bounce. If I would have had even just slightly less kick power, they were down on the 3-yard line. Come on, D. I believe in you. I believe in you. All right, they drove down and scored, and now we are only up by 10. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I trust our offense, and I trust our defense even more. What do we run here? Let's run a counter, I guess. I should always change up the formations a bit so we have more options, but I don't like that you're bumping up that safety on me, man. I don't like that you're bumping up that safety on me. I don't like that you're bumping up that safety on me. That Corey Coleman deep ball, 75 yards, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Red Zone, touchdown number 13 on the season. And to think, I was going to cut or trade him after last season. Look at him now. Look at him now. Mr. Deep Ball, Mr. Red Zone, Mr. Never Drops a Pass occasionally, except when he does. Oh, that was good. Oh, that was so good. I live for plays like that. All right, so let's change this up for instead of suggestions. We'll go to community first down so we have some more options here. We should probably just run the ball, honestly. Do I dare go for that double flares again? They keep just bumping up everybody on me, which I love. They're playing back this time. Fair enough. Did I say they're playing back? Yeah. Did I say they were playing back because I lied? That's the end of the third. Just end the third quarter here. This is going way too well. It's a nice return to form, though. I mean, we have been sloppy so far this game, don't get me wrong. But it's definitely going a lot better than it has the past few weeks. It's nice to have a bit of a return to form this week as compared to those ones, because we are getting closer to the playoffs, and I am concerned that we're not going to perform as well as we should in the playoffs, right? So we got to get this stuff down while we can. All right, there we go. That's also why I have my backup center in right now, and he's not doing a bad job. Honestly, he's doing just fine. So... I think they're actually going to, yeah, they're definitely just going to drop back into a zone here. Come on, Dave. Come on, Big Dave. Oh, they're trying to strip you, man. They're trying to strip you. I just realized I have 341 yards and 4 touchdowns. I should maybe think about benching Deshaun Kaiser. The last thing we really need is Deshaun to get injured right before the playoffs. You know? Oh, look at number 61, Wayne Dess. That was my rookie center who had that man 10 yards off the line of scrimmage, just pushing him downfield like he's some sort of child. I'm happy with Wayne. I'm happy with him so far, man. I mean, he struggled early in the season, but he's a rookie. And he's had time to actually learn. He's doing pretty good. I mean, look at him. Look at him blocking. Look at him blocking. Oh, if I would have went to the right, that may have actually been a touchdown. That may have actually been a touchdown. We are certainly on a roll. He's not kidding. All right, Josh, what are you running it in? Do we dare go for that Corey Coleman deep ball? All right, Corey's not there. Oh, we had so many open receivers. Well, the reason why they're open is because they blitzed me so hard. And now it's 2nd and 17. What do you do in 2nd and 17 besides run a counter weak? I actually think this is going to work out pretty well. Let's see what defense wants to do. Yeah, they're bumping up on us over there. I'm going to run it, but really, part of me really wants to just send Davion Olsen deep here. But we're going to run it anyway. There we go. Oh, look how quick he is. Oh, fortunately, Corey didn't have his blocks there. All right, same play, same formation. Okay, I want to see if they're gonna show me the same look. Come on, bump up that safety. Bump up that strong safety. All right, I'm gonna do an audible here. Now I'm gonna do an audible again. I'm trying to get them to move their safeties. They don't want to. All right, we're gonna send you deep. Let's have you running out. All right, so if they want to leave Davion one-on-one, we'll put it up to him. If not, we're just gonna try and gain some yards and boot to 3. And Corey, I can't believe I actually got away from that. I can't believe we got away from that. And you know what? I feel dirty going for this. I feel dirty. We're calling a timeout and booting the 3. If it was like, I don't know, 4th and inches, then maybe I would do it, you know. But I feel dirty going for it right there. Wind is against us yet again. And there we go. I'll just boot that 3. Just boot it up. I can't believe Atlanta is struggling this much against us. But, hey, I mean, they're used to being in a dome in Georgia. They're not used to the frigid winds of Lake Erie. Let me tell you. And we caught the... This is rude. This is cyberbullying is what this is. So we have the ball now on the 17-yard line. Straight cyberbullying, man. Oh, Davion fell. Catch that, buddy. There you go, Corey. Corey Coleman is getting close to 200 yards, I think. And now we're going to go for, we're calling this formation, and then we're going to go into an actual, I know this playbook in these audibles and hot routes so well. We're going into a slants. And there's the rookie. There he is, Davion. I probably could have tried throwing that to Corey instead, but I really wanted to try and get Davion a touchdown. Hey, that's a 75th catch. Awesome. That is really good. But I wanted to give him a touchdown because I really hope he gets Rookie of the Year. And he hasn't got a ton of catches or anything so far in this game. So, you know, by getting him that touchdown, it's going to help him out stat-wise, you know. And he, got away from the coverage and everything, so it was pretty good. What a game. 7 catches, $159 for Corey Coleman. That is absurd. And we got the ball back here on the 34. All right. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Deshaun, you're coming out. Get Cardale in there. Kristen, we can keep you in there. We need to get your stats up, I think. Receiver-wise, I don't see a reason to really take the receivers out or switch those up. So we'll just leave them as is. But the big thing is we're taking out Deshaun. You know what? Just in case. Might sound crazy, but get the rookie in there. Joe Thomas, we're getting the rookie in there. We're basically putting in my backup lineman as well. I'm not risking one of them getting injured here in garbage time. There we go. All my backup linemen are now in. After this play, they're on the field, obviously, right now, so you can't switch that, but... And up the middle we go! Up the middle we go! Well, there's 105 yards for Christian Michael because these guys apparently can't stop the dive play whatsoever. Too good, man. Now let's go for a counter week, I think. Nice counter week. With all of our backups in, though. Oop, 2-minute warning. I'm not sure how well it's going to work with all of our backup linemen in. Right now, we're basically playing preseason. Think about this. We have every backup lineman is in. My backup quarterback and my backup running back are all in. So... they're definitely in the zone coverage, so this may not work out as well as we hoped. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Look at this. You call these my backups? These guys are going to have to start. What's going on with this defense, man? They can't do anything. Fortunately, this is the only good running play in this whole formation. You guys want to test my deep ball, huh? You guys want to test my deep ball, huh? You guys want to test it? They wanted to test the deep ball. Yo, get to that, buddy. Ah, that would have been so cool. Oh, just slightly inaccurate. Slightly overthrew him. Now what we do? Do we keep running? Play action end around. Go for a flanker drive, I think. I should really just be running the football, but, when you have your backups in, it's like, let's get the backup some stats. Davion, I just need you going straight up deep here because they're leaving you in a one-on-one. Davion Olsen! Davion Olsen! Number 12 on these two that you can't see me. I think he did. I think he did. Well, so far, while wearing these orange jerseys this season, we beat the Patriots in Foxborough in our rematch of the AFC Championship, and now we absolutely blow out the Falcons here in the snow. Maybe we should rock these orange jerseys come playoff time. I'm just saying. And defense has held yet again. I would feel dirty throwing at all anymore. So we're going to run. We're going to run out the clock here. Just pound the old rock here with Kristen Michael. Oh, all right. Oh, no. Oh, grab that, buddy. There we go. Now, that was what I expected to happen a little bit more often. Run plays like that. Let's go for a stretch. I call a stretch. We're going to change this to the outside there so we actually have a tight end blocking. There we go. Oh. Typically, my receivers are so good at blocking, but not right there. Not right there. He pretty much just gave it up. All right. So what we're going to do is we're basically, I think, you know what? I want our defense to have more time on the field so they can actually get stats and stuff. So it's not like we're not close to losing this game by any means. Good blocking, guys. So we're going to punt the ball off here just to make the game extend a little bit. Because, you know, our stats are so skewed compared to the rest of the league because they sim 15-minute quarters, and therefore they have time to, you know, do more plays, get more tackles, so on and so forth. And so by just giving them the ball back and letting them play a little bit more, we're actually going to allow our defense to play. All right, so now we pause. Wait, we have to wait. All right, so we pause again. We good now? Wait for it. Wait for it. All right, now... more options, please. Custom play option. No. Speed. Slow. And play all offense, right? That's not going to sim, I think. Yeah, there we go. All right, so yeah, we have this down pat for sure now. Now we can watch what happens. Watch our defense actually get a few more plays under the belt. Let's see. Julio Jones in motion. Matt Ryan with the play fake. Obviously, they're working a run there. Rookie Stanley Schmidt almost getting up there for the sack. Tyler Worthy combining with Jabril Peppers there on the tackle. Who's number 87 for them? What number is Mohamed Sanu? Because he's a former Cleveland Brown. It was Wimper, okay. Mohamed Sanu's number 82, isn't he? I always kind of liked him as a Brown. He wasn't like exceptional or anything like that, but he's definitely doing a lot better in real life after he went down to the Falcons, which you kind of expect that to happen. So if I press B right there, do I skip? Never show weekly game boost. I don't know what that is. There. I just want to watch what happens here. Why am I over here? What kind of camera angle is this? Oh. They didn't bother calling a timeout? They even bother calling a timeout? I specifically gave you the ball back so you could play some football. Okay. Well, Matt Ryan does not look very happy. Mr. Kaiser, I think he's pretty happy. I think he's pretty pleased with that performance. We were struggling early on, but man, things went pretty freaking well as the game went on there. I am very happy with that. 47 points for crying out loud. Start off there with that nice little out route. David Njoku, nice dance. Then, of course, Kristen Michael coming out of the backfield the entire game. And going deep. Then going deep, Davion Olsen right there in garbage time. Josh Gordon. You guys probably forgot Josh Gordon scored earlier. That was so long ago. Corey Coleman having the game of a lifetime, it feels like. So good. And the announcer just announced that we have already clinched home field advantage. So, I mean, honestly, it's at the point where we could probably just put all of our backups in. But we're not going to do that. I mean, I'll put them in at times like that when the game's pretty much over, but I just didn't see a reason to, I don't see a reason to bench like Deshaun going forward or anything like that. I'd rather him get his stats and stuff like that so we can win some awards, get better overall, so on and so forth. And it's more fun to actually have your starters in. Who wants to play the final, how many games do we have left? 3 or 4, something like that. Who wants to play the final games with your backups in? Just doesn't seem fun, right? So we went 20 of 34, 372, 5 freaking touchdowns. Mr. Deshaun Kaiser. Running the ball, Kristen Michael, 7 for $120 and a fumble. No actual touchdown there. Then Darius Jackson, 1 for 3. Kaiser, 1 for 6. And then receiving-wise, having the game of his career, Corey Coleman, Mr. Red Zone, Mr. Deep Ball, 7 catches, $159, 2 touchdowns. Davion Olsen, 4 for 64 and 2 touchdowns. Kristen Michael, 3 for 76 out of the backfield, 3 for 72 from Josh Gordon, 2 for 5 and a touchdown, Mr. David Njoku. Darius Jackson on that nice wheel route for 13 yards. And then Chance Hurley on that fly route for 18. Pretty good, man. Look at these. A 75-yard catch, a 58-yard catch, a 48-yard catch, a 35-yard catch. So many awesome plays this game. Now let's check out the defense. Oh, Jamie Collins Sr. getting in there at the tackles this week. There we go. Tyler Worthy getting 9 tackles as well. Myles Garrett getting 7 as well as 2 for a loss and half of a sack. All right, so the rookie Stanley Schmidt got 1. Myles Garrett and Danny Shelton combined for a sack, and then Dontari Poe got 1. So my entire defensive line was actually getting after the quarterback this week. Not as many sacks and stuff as I wanted, but, you know, the fact they're actually getting after it this week, pretty happy. And then Jace McCourty with 1 interception, returned it for 21 yards. We had 2 pass deflections, no forced fumbles, no fumble recoveries. No blocks, I assume. There we go. No safeties or anything like that. Kicking-wise, Zane Gonzalez, who missed his first extra point all season. It was blocked. He didn't actually miss it. It was blocked. All right. They almost blocked that one punt earlier, too, but went 2 for 2. And then punting, 3 for a $143 for Mr. Jacob Schum. Does not get much better than what we had here today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode of the Madden 18 playthrough. If you did, please drop me a rating. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.